Hello, Courage Classic family. I'm Jen Hausman, President and CEO of Children's Hospital Colorado.
And I'm Jen Darling, President and CEO of Children's Hospital Colorado Foundation.
We hope you and your families have been staying well during these challenging months. And congratulations on what we know has been a successful weekend of tackling the 2020 Virtual Courage Classic your way.
This weekend marks our 31st tour, and while the Courage Classic is certainly different this year, we know what hasn't changed is your commitment to Children's Hospital Colorado.
Many of you set amazing distance goals to conquer on your bike, while others took the opportunity to climb, paddle, run, or even, like me, sleep in for all those patients we serve. Whatever path you chose, we applaud you and appreciate everything you did to show the world that courage cannot be stopped.
As most of you know, the Courage Classic is our largest and most beloved fundraising event each year. It really is amazing to think that over the life of the Courage Classic, our generous community has raised over $50 million to support Children's Hospital Colorado. And you may remember that last year, we raised an amazing $3.5 million, which was our most successful tour ever.
So here we are, coming to you remotely instead of being together at Copper Mountain Resort. This year certainly is different and feels different for all of us. And with so much shifting in our world, we are comforted by the things that remain steady, constant, and true.
During this pandemic, Children's Colorado has truly been on the front lines. We quickly expanded our telemedicine program from 100 appointments per week to over 6,000 in order to accommodate our patients and families who need access to care. We were one of the first healthcare systems in the country to collect antibody-rich convalescent plasma to combat COVID-19. And we are providing a wide range of resources for parents and families. Everything from how to keep your family safe, how to calm your child's anxiety, and how to adjust to our new normal.
Our most recent honor came when Children's Hospital Colorado once again was recognized among the best of the best children's hospitals in the nation. According to U.S. News and World Report rankings, Children's Hospital Colorado earned the number 6 spot among the top 10 children's hospitals on the honor roll, and again ranked highly in all 10 recognized specialty areas. We are the only nationally ranked children's hospital in Colorado and the surrounding 12 states. Out of the 10 recognized specialty areas, 7 of our specialties ranked among the top 10. A large part of the reason we rank as a top children's hospital is because of the commitment of our care providers and our specialists. We have the strongest pediatric talent in the region, and you can count on us to be here for you and to deliver the absolute best pediatric care possible when you need us.
This time together as a Courage Classic community is one of celebration, recognition, and gratitude. And one quote that feels particularly appropriate tonight is from Robert Ingersoll, which says, "We rise from lifting others." How true and how fitting as we applaud the support and efforts by our presenting sponsor, Prologis. Lifting others truly embodies the Prologis spirit. As soon as it was clear that this pandemic was going to drastically alter the look, feel, and experience that is the Courage Classic, it would have been very easy for Larry, Dawn, and the entire team at Prologis to take a step back this year. But quite the opposite has happened. Prologis not only continued their presenting sponsorship, but set aspirational fundraising goals for their riding team, their employees, and their community to continue their long-standing support of Children's Colorado.
This year, we celebrate what has been a decade-long partnership with our friends at Prologis, and what a decade it has been. It is our distinct privilege to introduce Dawn Dawson, Vice President of Infrastructure and Team Captain from Prologis.
Thank you, Jen and Jenna. Hard to believe that the partnership between Prologis and Children's Hospital Colorado has spanned more than a decade. At Prologis, we understand, appreciate, and respect the enormity of Children's Colorado mission, especially in times of great need like now. And while this pandemic consumes our headlines and impacts our world, Children's Colorado has stayed the course and been there for our kiddos. Our Prologis family stands with you, supports you, and is pedaling strong towards the finish line of August 31st. We thank the doctors, nurses, and administration for going the distance for patients, families, and for our entire community. So keep on pedaling, Courage Classic. After all, a lot is riding on us.
Thank you so much, Don and Team Prologis. We are grateful and humbled by your decade-long partnership and all you do for Children's Colorado. So one of my favorite things about our program is when we recognize and celebrate those individuals, teams, and efforts that go the distance for Children's Colorado. And first up is our Team Leaderboard. Teams have worked tirelessly this year to create their own tour experience, raise critical funds, and have a ton of fun along the way. We thank our innovative team captains for their flexibility, creativity, and patience with us. And we deeply appreciate their input and ideas as this year's unique event took form. I'm excited to share that as of today, the top 5 team leaderboard looks like this.
Now let's take a moment to acknowledge individual participants who make it their personal mission to support our patients and families. The competition to be in the top 5 individual fundraisers has been strong this year. As of today, here are your top 5.
Jenna and I are so grateful for the support, guidance, and partnership we have with the amazing volunteers who sit on our various boards. These past few months especially have highlighted just how lucky we are to work alongside these amazing community members who are there with us through adversity as well as celebration.
So it was no surprise when the chairs of the hospital, foundation, medical staff, and Association of Volunteer Boards all stepped up in a very big way to support Courage Classic and the impactful work being done by all of you this year.
That's right, and these groups are not just inspirational, they're a tiny bit competitive. As a result, a board challenge was hatched, complete with rules, ribbing, and strategy. And we're here tonight to share which Children's Colorado board embraced the challenge and came out on top.
The rules were quite simple. The board with 100% member participation and the most fundraising revenue in by July 18th, that'd be yesterday, would be declared the winner with bragging rights for the entire year.
The competition was friendly but fierce, bringing out the best of the best in our generous and committed volunteers. And we cannot begin to thank our board members and trustees enough for all that they do for us. So, without a second to lose, here are the results of the 2020 Courage Classic Board Challenge. Drum roll, please. The winner of the board challenge is...
This is absolutely amazing. Congratulations to all of our board members for contributing so generously towards Courage Classic and our beloved hospital. Thank you.
Truly unbelievable. Thank you to all of our boards for being such great sports and for going the distance. You know, one of my very favorite aspects about Courage Classic are all of the stories we share when we're together. We know for every team, rider, volunteer, and supporter, there is a very unique reason that keeps them coming back to this weekend. It's impactful and life-changing. So while we aren't together in person sharing our why, we do have a special story that sums it up pretty well.
Some of you may be familiar with Hunter Peters and his journey with Children's Colorado. Whether you've seen him wearing his signature rocket ship costume, or maybe you caught a glimpse of his TV commercial for Children's Colorado, it is his beautiful smile and his spirit and strength that are what captures your heart.
This year, Hunter and his inspirational family formed Hills for Hunter with a goal of riding in the Courage Classic for the very first time. And while it would have been easier for them to put their plans on hold, Hills for Hunter was committed to going the distance, showing all of us that life is all about perspective. This is Hunter's story.
It's all about perspective. For most of us, this is a mountain. Majestic, elevation, exhaustion, beauty. But your view is determined by the seat in which you sit. What feels like a mountain to most may only be a hill to others. This is Hunter's story.
I am Hunter.
I'm fond of saying that Hunter is highly awesome. An amazing little boy, strongest man I've ever met, just an incredible kid. Hunter's suffering from kyphoscoliosis. His spine's twisting on both side to side and front to back. So it's very challenging for him.
We realized we needed to move to that next step because Hunter was losing ability to walk. Knowing the risks were so high, but also knowing that we had to do it to give him a better quality of life.
Thinking about your son lying face down for 10 hours and them working on his spine, you are praying to see the doctors walk out and with smiles on their faces. And they did. That was the best day.
To the people who give and make all of this possible for not only my son Hunter, but for all the awesome kiddos at Children's Hospital bravely going through their journey, we just thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Being an avid cyclist, someday I can't wait to have my son riding alongside me.
That's a good one. I love that. Me too.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, what?
Why did you start the Hills for Hunter team?
Oh, wow. I guess we started it because your mom and I had so much fun at last year's Courage Classic, and we were just blown away by all the other teams and just the enthusiasm and the real camaraderie and the fundraising was all just amazing. So we just wanted to see if we could, this year, turn it up a notch and start our own team. Hills for Hunter!
Courage can't be stopped. Woo!
What you making?
PB&J's for the ride. Yeah. Putting in 40.
Hills for Hunter, baby. Gonna click off a few today.
Courage can't be stopped.
Here we come, Mount Evans.
Thanks for helping kids like me.
And parents like us.
I truly can't think of a better way to close our time together than with a story like Hunter's. We truly are all connected and fortunate to call one another neighbor in this Courage Classic community.
One of our donors made a comment the other day that really took me by surprise. He said, "It's very easy for all of us to support when times are good, but our mettle is tested when times are hard. That's when you need us most." Those words are filled with so much truth, so much meaning, and so much commitment. Jenna and I are so very fortunate to serve Children's Colorado in our important mission. This year, more than ever, our mettle was tested, but we are rising and we are here for all.
Thank each and every one of you for being a part of Courage Classic and most importantly, part of Children's Colorado family. Your work and support truly make a difference. In closing, friends, if you need one more reason to feel simply fantastic about what you've accomplished, take a look at this.
Thank you.
Thanks for supporting kids like me! Courage can't be stopped. You're doing great. Thanks for keeping the distance. See you next year. Thank you.
I ride for Children's Hospital Colorado Springs Courage Classic 2020.
Keep riding for kids like us at Children's Hospital. Thank you.
See you next year. Courage can't be stopped. Thanks for supporting kids like me.
Hey everybody, I just want to say thank you for participating in the Courage Classic this year. It was a little weird because we weren't able to get together and ride, but y'all still showed up to help kids out like me, and that means a lot. So I hope to see y'all again next year. Peace.
I ride for my sister and myself. Thanks for helping kids like me and her. See you next year. And thank goodness for Children's Hospital.